In this week's parsha, Parashat Nitzavim, the eighth part of Moshe's great speech, Moshe speaks about the covenant with God that each and last member in the nation must make to be permitted to enter the land of Zion, flowing with milk and honey. Moshe also speaks about the dangers of breaking this covenant made between man and God and the curses and dangers that befall the person who violated God's covenant with man. But God always gives second chances, and Moshe tells Am Yisrael that if they repent, God will reaccept them with open arms and happiness. If you take a deeper look into this week's parsha, you will see that God says through Moshe that by accepting his covenant, he is establishing us as his nation. But why? Weren't we already established as his nation on Mount Sinai? The answer to this question is yes. We were already established as a nation. But it was a different time in our parsha. We are a new nation, a nation of wanderers with no home. These are different people than the ones on Sinai. They have been raised up by the hand of God, but they weren't there to see what happened on Mount Sinai. God is reaffirming that we are his nation. But why? Why is he doing this? We already know he accepted us. The answer is God did accept us at Mount Sinai. But because of the Egaz of, he almost left us, but Moshe was there for us. But now we are about to enter the land of God, but without our holy leader, Moshe, who saved us from the wrath of God. But now God himself is telling us he accepts us at Mount Sinai. We weren't worthy of God and misheard. We had to beg him, and after 40 years, we were finally worthy of God, and he accepts us as his nation again to show how much we've grown and how he accepts us with no doubt. In this parsha, we can learn that sometimes we aren't ready for something, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't cower and not do it, but to stand up and evolve to the point when we are ready for it, like our nation did with God. It's always important to improve and evolve and not be like a rock, because you will quickly be left behind in the dust of others who evolved and changed. Change isn't always bad, but rather a new beginning, and when we learn to change, then we get second chances at things we once failed at, like Am Yisrael in our parsha.